Hello there, Trevor here from Double Bill Movies. Right, well, I know I say this every time I do one of these videos. I don't often do haul videos, but this is going to be a haul video. Yeah, I kind of had a bit of a splurge on WowHD a while ago, and it all turned up today. I didn't intend to do it in separate orders, but there are were some pre-orders, and I think you couldn't spend over a certain amount with pre-orders in. So what I had to do was do the pre-orders. I added one other thing in that I suddenly remembered I wanted. Then I went back and found what I initially found, and did another basket. So that was 2 transactions. And then I was looking to do with the series that I do with Bumper, the 39, and thought, oh, there's a couple more video nasties I can get. So I then did a 3rd order. But thankfully, I guess WowHD realised that these were all coming to the same place, and they've all turned up at the same time. So I'll show you what they are. So first off, now this is gonna let me show you. Can't think. Right, so Doctor Sleep on 4K. Now I already have this. I have this version with a nice slip, but of course this version doesn't contain the director's cut. Now I know there's a lot of complaints about director's cuts not being on 4K. Now I'm planning on doing a separate video to do with that, because it's a pretty simple explanation, and there's kind of no way around it. So I'll do a separate video on that anyway. But yes, this has the director's cut that's 3 hours long on Blu-ray, and then obviously the regular theatrical version on 4K. So I'm glad it turned up with a slip. So that's Doctor Sleep. So I already have the UK SKU of this, the Studio Canal Collector's Edition. But that kind of leads me to another video I'm going to do. Seeing as that is a bad 4K and has video errors in it, I found out that the American SKU doesn't, and looks much better anyway. So I've gone for the collector's edition of The Fog from Shout Factory. That factory. Now, what's annoying is, as you can see, it's in cellophane, but the cellophane has squashed and dented all the corners. So that's a bit rubbish. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's not best, and their slips are pretty flimsy and crappy anyway. But hey, never mind. I got the slip, so I can't complain too much, can I? So yes, that's the collector's edition of The Fog. Now I was hoping this had a slip on it, but it doesn't. But I can probably get one from James, Jam Slips, and it is, because this is only on Blu-ray in the UK, not 4K. So I decided to get it on 4K, and it's Chernobyl. I did watch this on the TV. Great series, slightly inaccurate. The whole where the skin turns the way they show it in this is inaccurate. It's exaggerated. You just got to look at clips of the aftermath of the Hiroshima bombing and the Nagasaki bombing and see what the skin does. And it's nowhere near alien looking like this, but still, nonetheless, this is a great series, very well done, pretty scary, and you know, hopefully never happens again. Now I was hoping this would have a sleeve, but it doesn't, and it's another Screen Factory, but again, I can probably say to James, can I get a slip done for it? I never got the Studio Canal SKU of this, and actually having done my research on these Studio Canal, like the Prince of Darkness and the Fog, they're not as good as the Shout Factory ones. Oops. And I've gone for They Live on 4K. Now I have a Blu-ray steelbook of this, which I will probably get rid of and just get a nice slip for this. You know, great film. Pretty sort of interesting concept and fairly accurate in a way, isn't it? I mean, and of course there's some great one-liners in there as well. Right, now this one, you've seen me attempt to get before, and I got sort of ripped off, but I did manage to get all my money back. So essentially the people that sold it to me had been ripped off. You can go and find that video if you want. I have a box set up here of all of the films, and but because it's a UK SKU, the main one that this is, it will be cut. So because it's a video nasty and it's a category 1 video nasty, I wanted a fully uncut version, and so I've gone for the American SKU 4K of I Spit on Your Grave. And it does have the 3 discs in it, it just doesn't have the website exclusive slipcover. So of course I can get one, can't I? But yeah, that's new and sealed, so it doesn't look like it's been resealed. This is the more plasticky stuff. So another category 1 video nasty here. This did originally have a slip, but I didn't know about it when it first came out, and there was no way I was paying the stupid money that this goes for with the slip on eBay. Then I found out it was being reissued, and I thought, well, doesn't matter if it doesn't have a slip. I don't even know if it's got reversible art, but it is Toxic Zombies. So yes, Bumper and I getting through the 39 quite quickly now. Now we've got past all the really bad cannibal films, so I wanted to make sure I got some of these later ones, which I was missing. And this last one is also category 1 video nasty, only available on DVD, and will most likely never be available on Blu-ray. There is a way they could do it on Blu-ray depending on what the DVD master was like. But you know, that's all sort of technical stuff, and maybe they just feel they can't do it. It seems the original film elements of just I think they got lost in one of the hurricanes that they had in the US or whatever it was. But it is Fight for Your Life. Now, the subject matter of this film doesn't really appeal to me. I don't like bullies, and I don't like people that act like this, from the way it's been described by John at Mondo Chelovek and Nige from Rock God 2004. But the fact there are redeeming factors in it means that I can look forward to those redeeming factors, and I should be able to get through it fine. You know, and as I want to, the only one of the video nasties that I definitely don't want to see, even if it is fake, is the Faces of Death. But yeah, that's pretty hard to get anyway, so Bumper and I would probably just talk about the trailer, and because we'll watch the trailer, and so we can at least talk about it, but it won't really be a full episode with it. So anyway, there you go, there's my haul from WowHD. So if you like that, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. I do have other haul videos, I just don't do loads of them. And then when the pre-orders turn up, I'll be able to show you them what they were as well. So yeah, I'll say goodbye, take it easy.